I should be studying new words and some grammar, right? I should be posting more Greek videos. I know. What I am doing these days is studying less, but listening more. And my understanding has gone through the roof. And I'm liking it. Unless you're living in Greece and are surrounded by the language, we, outside of Greece, get very little exposure. And new to me, all that studying in the past doesn't want to make me think in Greek. But hours of Greek online radio and Greek Netflix do. I'm surprised. So I've been watching Maestro in Greek with English subtitles and I'm enjoying it tremendously. I actually love it. And then I watched it in English with Greek subtitles to really catch the differences between one language and the other. Past tense here, present tense there, kind of stuff. And my third run was Greek sound and Greek subtitles. From this series, I've chosen 10 sentences for us that I find useful to learn as a whole. I'll give you the sentence in English first and let you think for a moment. How would you word that in Greek? And then you'll see the sentence in Greek. Of course, this won't be enough to remember the sentence. So I will go over these same sentences from different angles because repetition is key. And if you like this kind of practicing Greek, please like and subscribe and I'll make more videos for us. Do you expect company? How could we word that in Greek? Only recently I learned or I realized that the verb for wait and expect, it's the same. So we use perimeno. Do you expect company? Περιμένεις παρέα? Now you say it out loud. Περιμένεις παρέα? Next one. I'm sorry for your loss. What would you say in Greek? It's something like my condolences. It's plural. It ends with mu. My second accent raises my voice. Τα συλληπιτήριά μου. Now it's your turn. I know it's a mouthful. Let's practice it together. Τα συλληπιτήριά μου. Well done. So, how do you say expect from the sentence before? Same verb as to wait. Περιμένω. Do you expect company? Is περιμένεις παρέα? Your turn. Do you expect company? And I'm sorry for your loss. My condolences would be τα συλληπιτήριά μου. Your turn. I'm sorry for your loss. Which verb do we use for expect? To expect company. Which one was it? Right, it's περιμένω. Do you expect company? Περιμένεις παρέα? Third sentence. Think about it. It's grammatically in order. It's not that easy. Something we have to learn. Σκέψου το. Two words. Σκέψου το. Your turn. Think about it in Greek. How do you say that? One more time. Σκέψου το. Your turn. What's the verb for Are you expecting company? Do you expect company? It's perimeno, right. How do you say, do you expect company? Perimenis parea? Great. How do you say, my condolences, I'm sorry for your loss? Ta silipitiriamu. Great. Third sentence was, think about it. I wanted to learn it as a whole. I find it very day to day. I find it very useful. Skepsuto. Your turn. One more time. Think about it in Greek. Skepsuto. Great. Next sentence. I think I go back. I think I go back. How would you say it in Greek? You know, the reason why I chose this one is because I'm still a bit surprised when I think is leo. Because I would say no miso, but what do you think? I always see the verb leo. So I think I go back. Leo na pao piso. And also the piso is important for me, the back, because I had stored it in my brain as behind, and it's also back. It's the two meanings. Leo na pao piso. Leo na pao piso. How do you say I think I go back in Greek? Leo na pao piso. One more time. Think about it. How was think about it? Skepsuto. Your turn. Think about it. And now, I think I go back. Leo na pao piso. Your turn. I think I go back. Think about it. In Greek. I think I go back. Good. How was, do you expect company? Perimenis parea. We mix it up, the order a little bit. I think about, no, I think I go back. Leo na pao piso. Think about it. How's that in Greek? Skepsuto. I'm sorry for your loss. I know it's difficult. Ta silipitiriamu. One more time. I'm sorry for your loss. My condolences. Think about it. Great. I think I go back. Do you expect company? I'm sorry for your loss. Think about it. I think I go back. Great. New sentence. It had to be done. That's a kind of sentence, when you hear it, you will say, yeah, it makes sense. But to figure it out without really knowing it, Έπρεπε να γίνει. Do you remember γίνομαι? To become, change, happen. Έπρεπε να γίνει. It had to be done. One more time without the writing. It had to be done. Think about it. It had to be done. Έπρεπε να γίνει. Do you expect company? It had to be done. Έπρεπε να γίνει. It had to be done. I think about going back. Λέω να πάω πίσω. Think about it. Σκέψου το. Think about it. I'm sorry for your loss. It had to be done. Έπρεπε να γίνει. Your turn. It had to be done. Think about it. It had to be done. Both sentences together. Σκέψου το. Έπρεπε να γίνει. Your turn. Think about it. It had to be done. Great. Do you expect company? Περιμένεις παρέα? Think about it. It had to be done. Good. How about it had to be done? Think about it. Έπρεπε να γίνει. Σκέψου το. Your turn. Next sentence. How long will it take? What would be your guess in Greek? How long will it take? Πόση ώρα θα πάρει? It's from παίρνω. It's future tense. Πόση because ώρα is feminine. Πόση ώρα θα πάρει? Your turn. Let's do it together. How long will it take? Πόση ώρα θα πάρει? Now just you. Think about it. How long will it take? Πόση ώρα θα πάρει? Let's do both sentences again, or is it a bit early? Okay, we do one more time. How long will it take? How long will it take? Just you. Πόση ώρα θα πάρει? Now we combine the sentences. Think about it. How long will it take? Σκέψου το. Πόση ώρα θα πάρει? The other way around. How long will it take? Think about it. Your turn. Πόση ώρα θα πάρει? Σκέψου το. Let's go back to, do you expect company? Then we also had, oh, they're all great sentences. It had to be done. Remember? Έπρεπε να γίνει. Cool sentence once you know it. It had to be done. Think about it. It had to be done. How long will it take? Πόση ώρα θα πάρει? Next sentence. The first thing I'll do will be to sleep. The first thing here I noticed that the Greek sentence doesn't have the word thing. It refers to pragma, so it's neuter. And the first thing that or which, we need the pou. To proto pou. To proto pou, will do, I will do. I do is kano, will do, thakano. Not too difficult. To proto pou thakano. Will be. Is ine, will be, θα είναι, να. And we had that verb in depth in our kimame video, and I'll link it up here. It is να κοιμηθώ. If you're not so comfortable with kimame, κοιμηθώ, I totally recommend my sleep video. So the first thing I will do will be to sleep. Το πρώτο που θα κάνω θα είναι να κοιμηθώ. It's a longer sentence. I first wanted to make sense to you. We have three verbs. Θα κάνω, θα είναι. Doesn't make sense. It's very similar to present tense, just a θα. Then it gets difficult with κοιμηθώ. Το πρώτο που θα κάνω θα είναι να κοιμηθώ. Great sentence. It sounds like real Greek. So it's your turn now. The first thing I'll do will be to sleep. Your turn. Sounded great. Let's do it one more time. The first thing I'll do will be to sleep. Your turn. Bravo, Sue. Think about it. It had to be done. I think I'll go back. I'm sorry for your loss. Do you expect company? The first thing I'll do will be to sleep. Think about it. How long will it take? Another sentence taken from the scene. If they say something they're not supposed to. And the verbs aren't that difficult. There are two reasons why I picked this sentence. Because it's third person plural. I'm not that familiar with it. So it's an if they say something. So it's leo, the verb, but after an, it's my po, pis, pi. But now third person plural is pun. And would I pick up, would I understand pun like this? Of course not. I might be able to say like the conjugation, like po, pis, pi, like, but out of that context to understand an, pun, no. And it's a everyday sentence structure, so I wanted to learn it. Plus, because of the pronunciation, my p sound gets softened because of the n sound in an. So what I would hear is not an pun, it would be more like an bun, an bun. Would I really understand that? No, I need to practice that. An pun kati, if they say something that they're not supposed to. That, since it means like which, it's my pu. An pun kati pu. An pun kati pu. Then, and now I only use prepi. And again, because the then has the n sound and my sound gets softened. De prepi. An bun kati puden prepi. Each and every word alone, not difficult. But when we say it fast and together, I wouldn't have picked up on it. It's worth learning it as a whole for my understanding and also for my own pronunciation. And now it's your turn. Here it's in writing. Say it out loud. Great. You said it once. Say it another time. An bun kati puden prepi. Good. Think about it. Again, if they say something they're not supposed to. If the whole sentence makes sense to you, good. Try to say it without reading. Close your eyes. If they say something, like the first part in Greek is that they're not supposed to. Που δεν πρέπει. Που δεν πρέπει. With open or closed eyes, if they say something they're not supposed to. Good. It had to be done. Έπρεπε να γίνει. Do you expect company? I think about going back. Λέω να πάω πίσω. How long will it take? If they say something that they're not supposed to. We're doing good. 2 more sentences. Actually, one is it's not really a sentence, it's just an expression or a part of it, and I like it. And you know why I like it? Because when I saw it in writing, like the written way was many weird letters, and I thought it was like challenging. Look how you say condition, like under one condition. Υπό μία προϋπόθεση. We have to separate the O and the E sound. That's why we got the 2 dots. But it doesn't get the stress. It's the next πόθεση. Υπό μία προϋπόθεση. Isn't that cool? Your turn. Υπό μία προϋπόθεση. One more time. Υπό just the word for condition alone is προϋπόθεση. The condition with the article would be η προϋπόθεση, but here we have one, that's why we have the μία προϋπόθεση. And again, μία προϋπόθεση. Close your eyes, forget about the reading, just follow my voice. Μία προϋπόθεση. Μία προϋπόθεση. Your turn. Again. One more time. Μία προϋπόθεση. Think about it. Μία προϋπόθεση. Your turn. Again. Μία προϋπόθεση. Μία προϋπόθεση. Μία προϋπόθεση. Do it 3 times. Deep breath in. It had to be done. Έπρεπε να γίνει. Your turn. I didn't hear you. Think about it. It had to be done. Repeat. Μία προϋπόθεση. Again. Μία προϋπόθεση. Since our sentence or expression is under one condition, we need the under. Υπό. Υπό μία. Υπό μία. Υπό μία προϋπόθεση. Your turn. Again. Υπό μία προϋπόθεση. Again. Υπό μία προϋπόθεση. Great. Last sentence. Good. You're awake. How would you word that in Greek? Good. Ωραία. You're awake. In this scene, it was said to a girl, to a woman. We need the female form. We had the wake up video where we saw many forms of wake up and I can't wake up, I didn't wake up. I link it up here. So, ξύπνια. Do you still recognize ξυπνάω, I wake up? So, ξύπνια is the female, you're awake. Ωραία, είσαι ξύπνια. It makes sense, I know, but when somebody says it fast, do I really understand it without training my hearing? No, of course not. I need to have heard it several times, many times before I understand it, and I need many more times before I'm able to really say it out. Okay, let's train. Ωραία, είσαι ξύπνια. Your turn. Again, ωραία, είσαι ξύπνια. I admit I have one advantage. I've seen the show and these sentences actually mean something to me because stuff was happening. Don't underestimate, like, learning in real life situations is much easier than just a lesson. But it's about not having so much Greek exposure, and I'm trying to create this here artificially. I hope it's helpful. I hope it's been fun. Don't forget the under one condition. Think about it. It takes practice. The more you do it, the better. And of course, it has to be done over several days. It has to be spread out. I should actually remember these sentences and in my next video go back to these sentences. What do you think? Would this be helpful? Thank you very much for watching and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.